Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sonar Fishing. This is going to be a really quick video and to the point. So I just wanted to show you guys something because we use a lot of terms in bass fishing: points, humps, saddles, bluffs, all that stuff. And one term that I've talked about a lot when it comes to fishing bluffs in particular is bluff ends. So what we've got here, this is a great representation. You can see we've got pretty much a vertical straight wall right here on the main river channel of Chick. And then here, it starts to break up. That wall starts to break up. You start seeing chunk rock right here. And then it starts getting into more gradual sloping bank with like chunk rock over there. That is what we call a bluff end. It's essentially where the bluff transitions into a more gradual sloping type of contour. And there's a lot of reasons why this is very important. One is because it's just a difference. It's a good rock transition. Usually when you have a bluff end, it goes from whatever the bluff is made out of, which is generally just a hard rock wall like we've got here, a big granite wall, into a more chunky or small grade rock at the end. So rock transitions, any kind of difference in a bank is going to attract more fish. It's amazing. I remember, I have a book at home, and I remember reading that book. I forget the name of it, but I think it's just all about the largemouth bass. And I've had it since I was a little kid. And it shows this experiment that biologists did, putting bass in a pool, with no difference. It was just a pool, nothing on the bottom, not even any seams or anything in the pool itself. And then, at that point, the fish were just kind of all over the places, but mostly on the edges. But then they put just simply one object in that pool, and the fish related to it for no other reason other than the fact that it's something to relate to. They had no other purpose. The same thing goes for a bluff end. There are some other things that make a bluff end actually, there is utility to it for these fish, but just the simple fact that it's something different is a big deal. Another thing, especially right here, so you can see we've got the main river. It comes from down there, snakes around, so the current comes this way towards us. This bluff end in particular right here is going to catch current, and so those fish, particularly during the summer months, are going to be right there where the current is blasting this spot. It's kind of like a little sneaky ledge because it's got that little rise in it, okay, compared to the bluff. So the downstream bluff end can play a big role at certain times, but also the upstream too. I mean, it just really depends on how a bluff sets up and all that. But there's a lot of different ways that you can approach a bluff. I literally just caught a fish a couple minutes ago with a lipless crankbait because it's so cold, just kind of, working it on the bottom. A great bait is a jerk bait. And I'll put all these in the description below. That jerk bait right there, the Berkeley Stunner, great jerk bait. Crankbaits can be really good on the shallow part of the bluff end. Jigs are great. A football jig is excellent for a bluff end or the bluff itself. There's a lot of different things you can fish on a bluff end. It just depends on what bluff end you're fishing. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you that because this is a perfect example of a bluff end and a rock transition. So if you see that, especially this time of year, during the winter time, the cold months, a well-placed bluff and a good bluff end can really pay off big dividends and catch you a lot of fish. So anyways, guys, just wanted to give you that real quick thought. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment below. Other than that, if you enjoy content like this, if this is helpful, definitely hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. And also, check out those links that I put in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. I got to get back to fishing. I'm going to see you out in the water. Trust the process.